to bed, right? So.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. How are you?
Rispero,
I'm
don't.
trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me.
We already saw the scene from the other
can
perspective,
sense it.
right? So.
I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice.
Oh. And
It was out
Odious.
there,
When I'm having these
waiting
mental
for me.
things, when my brain bounces, guess where it bounces? It bounces to the bad places. Automatically. So, I've been back in therapy for about 3 months at this point, and just trying to fight my anxiety as a whole is like, I'm almost at the point where I'm just like, like, I'm ready to ask for anxiety medication. Yeah, I wish, Virobot,
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem?
the writer,
No.
the writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadows cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Yee. I don't know. I what I'm wondering, and this just might be a general thing, like
The city was not real. I
how
was limited to the confines of the dream.
I don't know. I just feel like anxiety just feels like it's such a combination of the things that, like, you're talking about Odious. You know how the not sleeping makes the ADHD worse. It also makes the anxiety worse. So my combination of anxiety and not sleeping and all that stuff combined is just like the perfect fucking form of chaos, man. And it's like I've been trying better to fight back the brain thought, like the bad brain thoughts, right? But like, fuck, man.
Felt stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's so
I know,
into this
Berserker.
place on a molecular level.
What I'm saying at this point with that though is, there are some like fundamental basic hurdles that I'm trying to get over, where I think that making progress on a weekly basis on therapy and stuff like that
Overlapping with
is, yeah. And I love your face, buddy. I love all your faces. You guys have made like streaming, like,
managed to forget.
I hadn't not streamed for that long, and since I basically started streaming.
Making
So,
it
like,
crazier.
yeah. I'm the same, Viro. I'm the same. You have to do something pretty drastic for me to go, get away from me, you know? Dude, I will fucking take a fucking beating from a friend. It's not a fucking healthy habit. Something to do with my own, you know, insecurities and my own imposter syndrome, which is a never-ending fight for me. Look for Alice. Get to the apartment in Parliament Tower. Where the fuck is Parliament Tower? I have to probably go up. Dude, I kid you not. Yeah. I kid you not, Odious. Imposter syndrome everything that's happening to me this week can be directly linked back to imposter syndrome. Because the situation I was in, and
The
then
station had changed. I was closer now.
what it was and what like I needed to do to get out of it, my imposter syndrome was not
Parliament
letting me
Tower.
do it. You know what I mean?
Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
His phone.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe
okay,
he was the
Vira.
monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Where's this phone that's ringing? Beata, what's up, friend? I'm fighting off my ADHD, trying to figure out how to get through this game. Good to see you, friend. We gonna go in the other? Oh, we're not. Ah! Jesus Christ, dude. Initiation 3. So,
Alice's photo
thank you,
equipment.
Marty. I appreciate
Set to
it.
go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Have you been playing Final Fantasy 15 or 14 for a while, Viata? Are you digging it a lot? I mean, I know
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
a lot of people
This
really
symbol
love
wasn't
that
here
game.
before.
Who knows, Odious?
Alice,
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
this is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
I don't have like the as I've gotten into streaming and streaming's my whole time, you know, like playing games most of the time. And it just like the last I tried to play WoW Classic when it started. Oh, Virabot. I know people like wow. My brain just rebooted real hard. My brain went when you can't get a thought out fast enough and your ADHD just goes, yeah. It's like you mean the things that made the game better? I will say though, one of the funniest things on the internet is watching people lose their WoW classic hardcore characters. Oh, that shit is fucking funny. I'm sorry. Whoever thought that playing a MMORPG in fucking hardcore mode was a good idea? Yeah, Odious. I mean, it's A lot of fucking masking, man. Oh, it's so funny, Odious. Cause like, I played Diablo 3 in hardcore because I was trying to get all the achievements, and I knew what that did to me, and I'm like, I can't imagine in a game with so much more time in
When
it.
I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos.
Yep, Odious.
And that gnawed at me.
She doesn't look like Alice in the
Things
first
got
game.
complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like.
His wife's character model in the
I set up
first
a
one
trip
was
to
not
see a
great,
doctor in
though.
Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes.
I know, Gothic, but I literally just played through it on my fucking Steam Deck, and her face was jank as shit in that game.
About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
She didn't look like a real person, and this is obviously a real actress, but that's like, it's just like a,
Then it got violent. It was Alan.
I'm trying, it just reminded me, there's a movie from the 80s about a woman who was being haunted. It was based off of a real life fucking case, I think, who claimed to have been sexually assaulted by a ghost, an entity, whatever. And it's just, they turned it into a movie because it was actually based on a true story. And it's just like, shit is fucking wild, man. Shit is wild.
And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
Yeah, we're in the ocean,
My
Odious.
nightmares caught on film.
He's like seeing New York
And this
City,
is the
right?
focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Who knows, Mr. Allen? The Art of Alice Wake. Oh, I think we go through there. I want to see if there's anything. This is not a porno, Berserker. You pervert.
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
I mean, that's true, Marty. So the whole Rule 42, or...
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
We just rewatched the rewatched the Friday the 13th remake from 2009 for the podcast, and the black kid in it is like gets left alone and he wants to jerk off, and it's like 2009, so porn isn't as like they're in the middle of nowhere and porn isn't as everywhere in the internet, and so he's like trying to jerk off to like a summer wear or even a winter wear catalog, and it's fucking funny. I searched on Google image to use in a Photoshop wash up without safe search. Wow, it's just a Rule 34. Gothic, did you play the American Nightmare? Because the whole thing with Mr. Scratch is Mr. Scratch is just his like evil twin. Okay, it's happening again. Why does the audio keep cutting out on these fucking loads? Oh, is it, Gothic? Jesus Christ, man. Like, I was sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? That was why I fucking updated my video driver today, because I was like, maybe that will fix the issue. Do not put out games if your game doesn't work! Fuck. Yeah, I don't think so, Odious. I don't think so. It could be, but like the problem with that is the scenes with her, she has audio when they're doing it, and the audio cuts out and gets desynced. Yeah, God, the scenes with her in the car, like her calling her a kid, you're trying to get this fucking character stuff, and it's just like, and then the fucking the subtitles get all desynced. Fix your game before launching it, because somebody had to fucking figure that out.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really
in this economy?
Lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days.
Was it the fascinating?
out of the-
Why is this Dark Presence love deer so much? Because it only fucks shit up during Deer Fest.
A dark place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality,
Is it, Odious?
taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
guess fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like...
I know, but like, why? Okay, I understand that, but if you want interesting and this fucking whatever, like, there's 7 people in this town, and they're usually either fucking a deer or like drinking themselves into oblivion. So it's not like it's going to affect maybe because there's more people there for Deer, but they don't even wait till Deer Fest. They fuck shit up before Deer Fest, like 2 weeks before Deer Fest, so it doesn't fucking matter anyways. It's just like when everyone starts getting horny for Deer Fest, they're like, oh, okay, now Dark Presence can come out.
Like darkness when night falls. But last time...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy.
It's very
Memory
Twin
is
Peak, Odious.
full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a
Yep,
half-forgotten
Twin
dream.
Peaks. No, Marty, the Dark Presence is only, I don't know. They don't explain when it happened the first time, like, in the scheme of, like, I don't know. My brain hurts. That's a damn fine.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
There's a lot.
Rest easy, buddy.
There's a lot of dead deer in this game. Yep, we're a woman now. We're the FBI agent.
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author.
It reminds me of the Wrong Turn remake, which I still haven't seen, but like the deer
Many
skull
bells?
like imaging.
Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
He's constipated.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages
The
safe,
next chapter.
dark shining
The
of
next
the
chapter.
words.
Next
Wake
chapter.
is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place.
How he goes
Scratching out
all
my body at
monotone.
work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Seems more like vice versa.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element. Danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Interesting. I mean, that's what if the children want, or the trees want, you must give the trees what they want. You must give the trees what they want. Oh, that's a shotgun rolls.
Saga had lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
No,
You
Marty.
don't understand
I do
how
not.
vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
The Geek Brew? I don't think so. It's on Epic. It's only on Epic. Check out his prison pocket. What's in there? Do you have more pages in there, Alan? Yeah, it's an Epic exclusive, so. Also, welcome, Geek Brew. Is that how it is, Geek Brew? Welcome to this shit show. Because it is indeed a shit
Wake
show.
has more information.
Well,
I need to keep questioning him.
why weren't you... Oh, do I have to go back in and look at... It's funny, because I fuck up names all the time, but I get your name, which seems...
Smash your skull like a clam on my tummy.
The G33 KBRU is now following.
As you said that, and then it shits all over your name.
Wake just gave us a lot of information.
Oh, nice.
But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
I was thinking before you said that it was like you were brewing up like a tabletop campaign or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that kind of brew. But
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster.
Yeah, that's another one.
After I stop Nightingale, a rider.
What's
who's
up behind
also
me?
been
Why
missing
is it
for
all
13 years turns
staticky?
up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
It's been that long. That's a long time. Wait, the cult could be followers of Scratch. They have the clicker after all. God damn it, Marty. I went like 2+ years and didn't drink much, and I've had the year from hell.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called
But I
Return,
understand that, Odious.
written by Alan Wake, and the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Why couldn't it have been a romance? What the fuck? Okay, interchangeable. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, baby, let me know. There you go. I mean,
Nope.
neither one is a great option, right, Odious? Where does this go? Okay. Nursery rhymes.
Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Oh, that's not odd at all, right? Into a murder investigation board, sir. We're investigating murders, not planning murders. Zelda, where are you going? How you doing, Pitsy? How you doing, friend?
Nope.
Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time in the hands of the cult of the tree. Her
Oh no,
mind
Pitsy.
reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. her life. Her
No, she's not
past.
going to the bathroom on my
She
floor.
didn't accept it.
Oh, Pitsy, you could do some
She
fucked up
stepped out
shit
of
in
the
that
trailer. She
game.
needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I know you know, Pitsy. You were helping me when I was playing it.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
Marty, what are you planning on doing?
You need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
On that flannel. Okay. Does that mean we can leave now? That's a lot of gizmo treats. God damn it, Alan Wake. Everyone loves Casey for Alan.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. The dark presence had stopped me.
What's with the fucking static? Why am I here?
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
I didn't mean to switch back to Alan Wake. I'm very confused on what. Did I just fuck something up?
Welcome.
Or does it not matter the order of what I do?
This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the Divine.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to this one. I don't know, man. I'm very confused. Elon Musk. Marty, I already rebooted and that didn't seem to fix it.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're safe for now. How do I get back to... I have to leave. Why are you carrying around that sawed-off shotgun? This guy looks like an FBI agent. Dude, what the fuck are you doing, buddy?
Hello and welcome to Coffee World.
Oh dear, I am a...
Hey, watch that one. What is Coffee
Hello,
World?
and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions.
I want to go to Coffee World.
Available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin. Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express. Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims.
It's not haunted.
What the fuck?
And the goats at our amusement park pigs.
Amusement
Just don't
park?
share your
Wow.
coffee with the goats.
Wow.
Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously. It's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer.
Well, the shit started in the first one.
This is so much fun.
This is so much fun.
And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where
Spend
seniors
money
and
at the gift
children
shop.
under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World.
And propane
We
tanks?
guarantee You'll have a great time.
Wow. Buddy of mine goes, you know, there's only one thing that scares me on Halloween. I go, which is? And he goes, exactly. Which? God damn it. God damn it. Which is? I got it. I got it. That was a good one, Leaf. That was a good one, Leaf.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night. Yes, sir.
I swear I brought my full kit along. Wolf?
What are we looking at?
You didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you? Why would I pack your
Ghost
gear?
hunters?
I've got my own to worry about. Great. Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal
Another
manifestations?
locked box.
Should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the
Fear the dark. Fear the woods. Is this our car? In watery, okay.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake. But are you sure that... this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? It must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside.
Meanwhile,
If this page
I
turns
think
out...
me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
I can't believe they released this game with this fucking audio issue, man. It's fucking obnoxious.
The page placed me in a trailer. Somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
local girl. God, this is a dreary
A
town.
vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone.
Mayor Seta will
For
stand up for
watering.
justice.
Probably. It's fucking annoying, man. It's like it takes you out of a game that's supposed to be like very like immersive, right? So I need to find a map. What is this lady doing? She's like, "Ah." Oh God.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
It's the janitor again.
Do you fuck up? Wait, hush. Audie's in the middle of a show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
And my computer just crashed. Or didn't. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Wow. So the game just crashed. Jesus. Jiminy Cricket. While that's reloading, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Jesus Christ, man. Ugh. I didn't get far enough. No. No, Diaz, no. Okay, could you not crash anymore, game? That'd be wonderful. Oh, man, I'm having technical issues galore today, apparently. Man, this game's been a fucking mess tonight, huh?
But are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check
Yeah.
this out.
At least it wasn't your unmedicated ADHD fucking shit up.
And this scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
I blame Odious. Yeah, Soul, you're probably right.
If this page turns out to be true like the rest have,
Meanwhile,
this could be...
I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
It's all your fault, Odious.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around. Okay then. Catchy tune.
Excuse me. Do you know where... Artie's in the middle of a show.
Oh, that's Rose. I didn't
I
realize.
wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
I mean, probably. What is this one? It's just names. Tom the Poet. Okay. I don't get the shoe boxes at this point. Hey, let's quick save it so like... Maybe. Okay, this is what we switched to earlier. It's just, we had to be Alan Wake again.
To escape. A dark presence had stopped
I mean, I don't think Gothic's here anymore anyways. The Gothic. Busy boy. What is this by?
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
What did Alan Wake eat for 13 years?
Dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things. Stop me. To devour me. Become me.
I mean, I'm down with eating ass. I'm down with eating ass, Odious.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Remember, aisle 7 is how we operate around here, Odious. Aisle 7.
Welcome.
If you're new in these parts, the aisle 7 command.
This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night.
Yep, aisle 7, man.
House band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical.
The musical.
We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
I love that clip. It's like one of my favorite clips I've ever created on Twitch. Basically, Viro. The musical. This game is fucking odd, man. It's like, holy shit. Like, Control was odd, but fuck, this just bounces around so much.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think
What's up, BDO?
fair to say.
What the fuck is going on? Ah. I mean, you mean all my good looks about eating ass, Odious?